Okay, so good day everyone. So today we're going to continue discussing the conditional statement. What I'm going to give an example is about using a conditional statement, which is a menu selection with the use of especially the switch case condition, or you can use also the if else if condition. Okay, but today what we're going to do is we're going to use the switch case condition. Okay, so this will be the problem statement. Okay, so the problem statement is that we're going to create a menu selection program that will allow you to do the fundamental operations like add, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus, and exit. Okay, so there will be how many menus? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, including the exit. Okay, then what we're going to do, take note, I highlight this one. That means that you're going to use conditional statement for this one. Okay, so below is the sample output. Okay, so the sample output will be this one. This will be the main menu, the fundamental operations, and then you have a menu selection here, wherein if you're going to press 1 it will go to addition, if you're going to press 2 it will go to multiplication, subtraction, then multiplication, division, modulus, and exit. And then here what you're going to do here is you're going to select an operation, meaning you're going to say, for example, if you're going to press 1, so 1 will be displayed here, and then when you press enter it will go to what? It will go to the next menu. Okay, so it will go now to the next menu, which is addition operation. So this will be another screen. Okay, this will not be in continuous with the main menu, but this will create another screen. So all in all, we're going to have how many screens? So addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 for the menu selection. Of course, exit, we're not going to make a screen for exit, simply because if you're going to press exit or press 6 it will automatically exit the program. Okay, so this one, if you're going, okay, we have 5 now, 5 screen for addition until modulus, and then ika-6 ang fundamental operations, this one. So this will be the 6 screens. So all in all you have 6 output screens, including the main menu, this one. Okay, so say for example if you're going to press 1 it will go to addition, so it will show another screen wherein it will display addition operation, and then you're going to enter 3 numbers here. After that it will just display the total value of the 3 numbers. Okay, and then when you're going to, of course, take note that in a menu selection, the only way to exit in the program is by pressing exit. So that is found in the main menu here, the main page. So when you are going to be in an addition operation screen, you cannot exit there, except that when you're going to press any key, what you're going to do is just you're going to go back to the main menu, which is this one. Okay, it will just go back here. The same thing with subtraction. So when you're going to press 2 it will display subtraction operation, and then you're going to subtract all the 3 numbers. Okay, of course, multiplication, the same thing, the same output lang. We're going to multiply 3 numbers. Division, we're going to divide 3 numbers, or 2 na lang siguro. And then we have the modulus, or of course we're going to get the remainder, okay, as the result. Again, if you are going to be in these screens for addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and modulus, pressing any key will let you go back to the main menu. Okay, so balik ta always sa main menu, dili siya pwede ma-exit. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to do the following. We have the flowchart, and we're going to do the source code. Okay, then later on I'm going to show to you the output of this program using the DevC software. Okay, but first I'm going to show you the flowchart of this problem, okay, or this menu selection program. Okay, let's do first the flowchart. Okay, so let's open this one. Okay, so first we're going to create the flowchart. Okay, so flowchart. Okay, first we're going to have the start diagram. Okay, start, and then that will go to what? First we're going to have the initialization. Okay, so first is we're going to select a operation. Okay, so say for example that will be integer. Okay, integer select. So select here will just be the initialization variable for uh, selection operation. Okay, like this one. So that is only the variable for this one, select operation, but the variable for this one, so we're just going to put it in the addition operation. But actually you can already they call this one input the variables for this one in the starting, okay, initialization of box. So say for example this one, so pwede na to siya ibutang or pwede po later na. Okay, but since we're just going to we're going to use the same variables, so for example first num, second num, third num, so and also the total, so pwede na to siya i-include. So I will just erase this one. Let's include everything. Okay, just in case we forgot to declare any variable, we're just going to add it later. Okay, so integer, say select, then num1, okay, num1, then num2, and then num3. Okay, and then we have also total. Okay, so this will be our initialization variable. Okay, so next to this is we are going to display. So take note that we're going to display everything. So like for example you have the fundamental operations. Okay, I will just abbreviate. Okay, fundamental operations, and then followed by menu. Okay, so you have, and then up to what? So I will just shortcut this one kasi mayroon akong space. Up to what? Select. Okay, select operation. So this one will be displayed. Okay, kasi wala pa man siya input. Okay, display siya tanan. Then after that we're going to select now. Okay, we're going to input select. So what we're going to do is we're going to input select. Okay, input select variable. Okay, this refers the select variable. So once the select variable will be inputted, so we're going now to have the conditional statement here. Okay, you are going to use switch case for this one. So say for example if 1, meaning if the selection is 1, okay, then we're going to go to what? Addition. If this is true, then it will go now to addition. So what will happen to addition? So sa addition, what you're going to do is first you're going to display. Okay, display addition operation. Okay, display addition operation. Ano pa? Okay, we're going to display addition operation. Sa patong kanina, let us check. Okay, addition operation, this will be displayed. This will be displayed, enter 3 numbers up to enter our first num. Okay, so that will be displayed. So let's say addition operation, then enter 3 numbers. Okay, enter 3 numbers and then first num up to first num kasi display pa siya. After this will be an input. So the display will be up to first num. Okay? Then after that, it will now ask for what? It will ask for what they call this one, an input. So what will be the first input? So input, what will be the first input? Num1, the variable num1. After that, after you're going to input the variable num1, it will now what? Display num2. Okay, so display second num. So display sa second num, and then it will now again ask for the second input. So input num2. After inputting num2, you're going what? To display third number. Okay, display third num, and then after displaying third num, we are now going to what? Input. Okay, input num3. Okay, input num3, and then after inputting num3, what we're going to do is we're going to process now. Okay, we're going to process, meaning we're going to add all the 3 numbers. So this will become total is equals to, okay, num1 plus, okay, akong enter lang ha, num2 plus num3. Okay, and 3. Ako lang i-shortcut. Then after that, what we're going to do is we are going to display the value. So display, okay, display total is nya, tapos ang total. Okay, display total is, and then the total. So this total will be just a string, but this one, the total here, it refers to the value. And then after this, it will go what? It will go to, asa man siya ma-add to? Balik siya sa main menu. Okay, so asa siya balik? 3. Okay, we're just going to connect this one. This will be your A. Okay, so meaning after siya mag-display sa total, it will go back to your main menu operation. Okay, that is for the addition. Now, if this will be false, that means it will now going to check for what? For another condition. Okay, so if 2, meaning if the tawag ani, the number press is 2, then it will perform what? Subtraction. Okay, so subtraction operation, and then enter, same lang, enter 3 numbers and then first num. Okay, display. So meaning, take note that if you're going to have this one, okay, if 2, and then if the value press is 3, if 3, the same, and then if 4, the same lang gyapon. This will be true, this will be true, this will be false, this will be false. Okay, so ika-5 is modulus. Okay, so ika-5 is, if this is false, then ika-5 is modulus. So ang maiba lang is ang modulus, because what we're going to do is we're going to get the remainder. So for the following, now I will just try to place here that For 1, which is addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, the same flowchart. Okay, it will just be the same. The difference only will be the process. Okay, because here the total here is num1 plus num2 plus num3, but when it comes to subtraction, of course, you're going to have num2 ay num1 minus num2 minus num3. Okay, for multiplication, what you're going to do, total is equals to num1 times num2 times num3. For division, that will be the same. Num num2 ay num1 divided by num2 divided by num3. So the same lang. Modulus would also be the same. Okay, it would also be the same, but what we're going to do is the operation will be, I think you're familiar with the operation of modulus, which is the percent. Okay, percent symbol. Okay, now here this will be if 5. Okay, if 5. So if 5. Now if this will be, say for example, if this is false, so it will go to the next condition is if 6. So if this is true, then it will just what? Exit. Okay, exit. So exit will only be found at the 6th condition. Okay, so 6 lang. Now if this is false, okay, kung false siya, okay, this is false, it will just go back to what? I-break na to siya sa A. Okay, balik lang siya dire pag false siya. Okay, so that is how the flowchart, or what is the flowchart of the problem statement. So here, okay, as I've said, the same lang flowchart. Actually, the same again sa tanan because we have the same menu. Okay, the same lang ang output. The only difference is the total. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this one. So for this one, say for example here, ang modulus the same lang yapon, but okay, we just give you the different this one, no, total. But for this one, okay, after this operation, okay, if everything will be true, the same lang yang i-output. So for this one, sa multiplication, so this will also be the same output. Okay, kaya lang may change lang, you're just going to change the label. So instead of subtraction, so you're going to put here multiplication. Here what you're going to place here is division, and this one what you're going to place here is modulus, and also the operation will be different. Okay, again for subtraction, total will be num1 minus num3. For multiplication, that will be num1 times num2 times num3. For division, that will be num1 divided by num2 divided by num3. For modulus, that will be num1 modulus of num2. Okay, yes, so you can also continue modulus of num3. Okay, pwede rin. So iba lang yung process. So I cannot further write the flowchart simply because I have a limited space here. But as I've said, I'm just showing you this one because this will just be the same. So in this case, now you will notice that your flowchart will be quite longer, compared to the usual, na gamay lang atong flowchart, because this time we are using a conditional statement. At the same time, in each condition there will be a particular output that we need to present. Okay, so that is the flowchart of the conditional statement. So again, take note, I will show you later on in the coding that these are just the same. Okay, pare-pareha lang sila later on. So take note of this one. Okay, take note of this one because I'm going to create now the source code. Okay, so for the source code, I will be creating a separate video for the source code. Okay, so for questions and clarifications, I will just post it in the LMS. Okay, so thank you.